Hello, Virgos. I do hope this finds you well. I am pulling a body of work together for the star signs today, as I have been called, and we are pulling something in maybe that could be coming up for you in regards to the new moon, but also reflecting on Lent, the first part of the year, and maybe a little bit of a reset. They're giving me the word re-challenging yourself. But for you, Virgo, I am going to be pulling a card from the AEIOU Oracle as we start all our readings here to get the energy in. But the first thing that I want to point out is that I actually used a woman who didn't have irises and pupils on the picture for the thumbnail. The reason why I did that is because the energy is something that you're not seeing. Something that you're not seeing is the energy of today's reading. And hopefully we'll be able to find out what that is. There we go. Ooh, so some static, some friction, two opposing energies. Something does feel challenging. Something does feel challenging. And I'm feeling this across the back of my rib cage, underneath my shoulders. There could be some heavy responsibilities. Virgo, you do like to keep the peace. That's what I'm getting. You do like to keep the peace. Where am I going? Here. You do like to keep the peace. You like everything to be just so. You like everybody getting on. There could be something that you are not willing to see, though. Maybe the peace doesn't look... Peace doesn't look the same to you as it did. And I feel like you're seeing past somebody's facade. That's what I think that you are seeing. And this is someone who is hiding, creating illusions, not showing their true self. And this is causing some friction in your realm. This is causing great unrest. And maybe, we don't need to involve someone here. We could see that this is being part of you. Maybe there's a want to... I'm getting like... interesting. I haven't had that card out. I'm going to read that one. Interesting. So I feel like there's some ghosts of the past. There's things that haunt you, Virgo. There's things that haunt you. And this in the middle, these two swords, these two spikes here, this is telling me that this is about decisions. With the grey on the card and the ghost and everything, this is about keeping the peace with the ghosts of the past, yeah? Making decisions. Did you make the right decision? Are you making the right decision? Are you still making the right decision? Because there is a sting in the tail. A decision that you made in the past is coming up for a look at. And we're going to read the Wisdom King because this is a card that I haven't actually had out for a reading. And I feel like this is something that you haven't seen before. That's the energy that I'm getting. If you haven't been to any of my readings, everything that happens in the reading is for the reading. The way that the cards come out, if my phone rings, like everything is symbolic to the energy of what we're reading on. So if I fly off on a tangent, it's all for the greater message. So the Wisdom King. In the upright, it means conservationism, adherence to traditional values and righteousness. So we're going to read. When upright, the Wisdom King suggests that the problem you are facing may require a look inward at your spiritual beliefs and traditional approaches. The righteousness path forward may reveal itself through a mentor or traditional teacher, ritual or guide. I feel like I feel like this is about keeping your gob shut. That's what I feel it is, to keep the peace. Virgos are, they're not timid. That's not, I find Virgos to be very courageous, but there's an anger rising. That's what I'm getting from this card. There is an anger rising, like, you know something is not peaceful, is not correct, is not in alignment, is not the truth. You know this to be true. But for some reason, there's these ghosts of the past. There's this decision that you made in the past that's not, it's just not sitting with you well anymore. It's causing friction, it's causing static. It's like your thought processes go round in it. You're not okay. That's what I'm getting. There is a sting in the tail. You are not okay with this. But there's something about you holding firm. Where do you want me to go? Okay, so we're calling on the inner child. I feel like this is something that you learned to do as a child. Keep quiet, keep small, keep out the way. Now it's like, this shit isn't working. Like, I'm fed up of this crap. Like, that's not peace. Shutting up and putting up is not peace. And that's what you're realizing. Okay. So you're needing a new beginning. You're needing a new way of doing things. And this is coming out on the ghosts of the past. These ghosts of the past are stopping you from being able to be freer, walk into a new beginning. And it's keeping you in a 5 of Cups energy, which is disappointed. You're always like looking at your cup thinking, surely there's another way of doing this. Surely there is another way that I don't have to. Sunshine, healing. How do I heal this? How do I finally heal this? Love. Love, love, love. Play. What I'm getting is, if you were to actually think about holding on to the sun, you'd get burnt. But you can see that this woman is holding on to the sun. This is you. This is how brave you are. You can hold the sun. It doesn't matter how much you get burnt. You can hold this with love and grace. That's what the Virgo does. Love and grace. Very powerful energy, the Virgo. Creating beauty in the world. And this is how you do it. 10 of Swords in the reverse. This is about putting betrayal behind you. King of Pentacles in reverse. Anything that is unstable or that you don't agree with, that feels uncertain, is out. Tower is here to be able to say, look at these hands pushing it down. You're like, I'm fucking pissed off with this shit now. I'm not putting up with it anymore. You've got the 7 of Swords, which is basically saying you're not going to hold on to any of these lies, this deceit. I feel like you have had to keep the peace. You have had to keep the peace for a very long time about something, someone, about a heartbreak. And it's just like, no, I am not dealing with this shit anymore. I'm not putting up with it. I don't want it in my life. No. But it's you that's pushing this tower over. You're creating this change. It's not the universe, it's you. You're changing things. You're exploding this situation. Six of Swords. So someone's been trying to get away with something. Someone has been trying to get away with something and you're saying, no, we're not having that anymore. That's not happening. This Wisdom King, he is here basically saying, I'm not standing for it anymore. I'm a warrior surrounded by fire. It's like this sun. You're alchemizing this energy, this huge anger, this huge blazing ball of fire. You're alchemizing this with your love and your grace. You're alchemizing this situation, completely turning it on its head with love. If this is a person in your life, you love them dearly. You want to hold them. Wow, I've put that sun upside down. It's like you know that you're going to have to hurt them to love them, to alchemize this situation. But you can do this with grace and compassion and empathy, and you are an absolute warrior. That's what I'm hearing. To create, like, you're an artist. You like beautiful things. You want to live in peace and harmony and, you know, abundance and Prince of Torches, but you're a fiery motherfucker. You do things because you're passionate about things. You love fearlessly. You're like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm riding on my superhero cat. Three of Swords. Yeah, this is, you're stopping this heartbreak. You're healing this heartbreak. You're healing the situation very, very clearly. You've had that. You're the same plaster. You are the salve. You are the nurse. You are the they're saying you're the orchestra. Like, you're literally composing a beautiful situation with this anger, with this ferocity, this, yeah, healing. Oh my God. How many cards do you need to have out here that says the same thing? This is your confirmation. You are the healer. You are the healer. You are the salve. You pour your love onto people and it heals them. This person, whoever this is, and you can read this as being parts of yourself. You can read this as being parts of yourself. You absolutely can. But this is all about healing. This is about nurturing. This is about being emotional. This is about, they're giving me the word like tethering. Tethering. Okay, so you're calling time. So whoever this is has got away with something for a very, 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 very long time. A very long time. And you have kept your gob shut. You haven't acted on Empress. It was coming out sideways. You are the great mother. This is you. Nurturing and abundant, beautiful. This is whether you're male or female. You know what is right in your kingdom. Like, that's how you feel about your life. It's a kingdom. You're not going to mess around. You just got the confirmation, the universe card. This is all about self-worth. This is all about creating your universe the way that you want it and creating beauty in your universe. That is exact, like, we are so on the money here. That's a perfect representation of your energy, creating a beautiful universe for you to live in and to be your Empress energy. It's like everything around you, beautiful clothes, beautiful house, beautiful garden, you know, like you like beauty in your life. And this energy, whoever it is causing there to be friction and havoc and disharmony and dysregulation. And you're like, no, I'm cutting it off. Queen of Swords in the reverse is basically saying, I see you. I can have compassion for you, but I'm done with you. I'm cutting you off. And I'm going to be stern. I'm going to be stern, and I can be cruel if I need to be. Like, if you're not listening to me and taking heed of what I'm saying, I will cut you. I will cut you off. The Hangman in reverse. So this is, you've seen it all from a different perspective. You've seen what this is, the reflection of this behavior. You've been keeping yourself suspended, trying to see this from all different directions, and you've seen enough. You're like, well, I've kept myself out on a clothesline, you know, airing constantly and, you know, trying to be okay with everything. And it's like, it's not going to fucking wash with me. It's not sitting. So we've got the Princess of Pentacles. This is you growing, expanding, challenging, but in the softest possible way. Like, you ask something of your friends and your family. You want them to grow, and you nurture your, like, this challenging this person is you asking them to grow. You love them. You love them. You hold them. Like, that's what I'm getting clearly from this message. Is it's because you want the best for them that you're having to challenge them. That is the word from the whole reading, is challenge. You're having to challenge what you see, or challenge what you're not seeing. Like, tolerate, that's the word, tolerate. They're giving me what you tolerate. It's like, just because you don't see this thing, it's still in your energy. It's like, you're incredibly intuitive, Virgo. You know it's going on, and it's not going to settle until you've actually dealt with it. King of Swords now. So you've got a Queen and King of Swords. This is you mastering your logical mind. You've strategized this. You've planned this out, and you've come up with, I need to actually do something about this. This is you, like, logically, I see what is going on here, and I need to speak my mind on this. I need to articulate and be sure, and they're showing me, like, concern. And I have really thought through this. Wheel of Fortune. And this is how you know that you're going to be able to move this energy and close this cycle. The Wheel of Fortune has pretty much been coming up in everyone's reading. This is basically a closing of an energy from the past. Like, what you tolerated in the past is not what you're going to tolerate in the next part of your life. You want it done. And this little irritating energy, like a mosquito in the back of your mind, needs to go, because it's causing you to feel unrest. Like, the ghosts of the past will not satisfy themselves without your action. So something that you didn't act on previously, or something that you made a decision about previously, you're like, they're saying coming to terms with. Anything else? Right, too many. Queen of Cups has come out twice now. This is you, the nurturing energy. Nurturing people with love, kindness. Always giving, always warm. You know, you feel it all. You can sense everything going on for everybody, but you are moving away. This entity, this energy has caused a lot of emotional unrest, I'm hearing, for a lot of people, and has kept you in a state of like being trapped in your head. And it's like, no. So we've got 2 8s there, and then we've got the Prince of Swords. It's like, done. I can see you like skewering a they're showing me like shoving a toothpick through a olive in a drink. Like you're cutting out the bit. This is what I'm getting. It's like in this storyline, they're showing me that the martini glass is filled with all these different emotions and your emotional body. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like that's all and you're getting out of this glass, right? Filled with all these different emotions. It's like you're leaving, right? You've exited stage left from all this fucking turmoil that's going off. And you've been sat in this should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I, should I, shouldn't I kind of mode. And now you're grabbing one of these swords and going, I'm just going to pluck that fucking olive out of this. And the olive, I mean by this entity who's causing strife and shit in your life. And you're like, I'm having that out now. So you've made a decision to grab one of these swords and to just pluck it out of your life. And by doing that, you're going to be able to return to peace and harmony. Because you've been doing your own head in with this. Unable to move on. It's like this decision that you made in the past is just like, why did I do that? Why did I keep my mouth shut? Why did I not challenge this? Because in the past, it felt better to be able to keep your gob shut rather than to speak your mind. And now it's like, no, the mind needs to be spoken. So the 4 of Swords this is you being in rest and meditation and keeping yourself to yourself. We've got the 2 of Cups. This is about you creating deeper bonding relationships that are fulfilling. And if there has been someone that has been taking from you and not being reciprocal in the relationships, it's like, I'm fucking done with that now. I'm only working with these kind of relationships. People that give to me in the same way that I give to them, because I have a lot to give. And this is friendships as well. I feel like for someone, you're really, really wanting to deepen a connection with a friend. Like someone that you had a really deep bond with. You're wanting this back. You think about them often. And the Prince of Cups in reverse is basically saying that someone that you didn't give your cup to, you didn't express something to someone, and I think it's this 2 of Cups relationship. This could be like a friendship from the past. This could be a childhood relationship. This could be 10 of Pentacles. So this is someone that you wanted in your life. This is someone that you thought was going to be in your life forever. This was like, you know, part of the legacy, part of... I'm hearing part of the dynasty. Someone. This is someone who brought who you liked working with, but there's a distance. There's now a distance. There's now a distance between you and this person. Whether this was caused by this other entity. It's like you can see them on their own now. Did you hear my tummy then? You're hungry. You're hungry for this Two of Cups. And this can be any kind of relationship. Like maybe this is deepening a relationship with a friend that you already have, you know, like you pour into me in the same way that I pour into you. Is there anything else? No. The message has been messaged. It sounds like. It doesn't seem to be anything else that wants to come through. That'll be that then. That was a nice, clear message for you. These readings are going very well. I'm really happy about this. This was obviously in the perfect timing. I'm just going to get an oracle card for you to close. And if you haven't done already, I'm just reminding you, if you can like, subscribe and comment. If this reading's been helpful, then great. I'd love to hear how it resonates for you. So we've got Traveler, move in a new direction. Okay, so this is you, changing direction. If you have been sending all your energy into self, as in, you know, internalizing the things that you see, you know, this peace that you know, you're trying to create peace in yourself by maybe ignoring things. Maybe it's time to stop ignoring things. You are the master of your reality, and you get to go and be whoever you want to be. You can change direction at any time. And I feel like there's a need to say, like, if this is like a childhood friend or something like that, apologies matter, and it doesn't matter how long. Like, if you went to school with someone and you're thinking about them all the time, like, just send them a message. I mean, everyone's on Facebook these days, aren't they? But if you think about someone and you miss someone, like, never not say, because it can be so healing. You can move in a new direction whenever you feel like it, whenever it feels good to you. You don't have to continue with the same traditions of your family or the past. You're in charge. Let this flame burn brightly. And I hope this message is helpful, and I shall see you again soon. Thank you so much for your time.